What's going on, guys? I did my taxes a few days ago, and I want to show you guys or talk to you guys on how I did my taxes. I did my taxes through TurboTax. I've done my taxes with TurboTax for the past, I don't know how many years, many years. I'm sure since I started working as a high school kid, I did TurboTax throughout the whole, since '06. So more than 10 years, if I can count right. Yes, 10 years, 11 years now. Or, yeah, I'm bad with math. This time around, I had to do it differently because it wasn't just a regular job. Since I'm an independent contractor, and for the people watching that are doing food deliveries, ride share, you guys are, independent contractors. This time around, I had to do it differently, and it's pricier. I need to double check how much I paid, but I will leave it down below right here in the corner of the total amount I paid. That includes federal and state. I want to tell you guys, I'm going to say 3 bullet points of important things you need to keep track of. Because if you don't keep track of these things, you're going to owe a lot of money. A lot of money. Especially if you worked, $800 plus last year. The number one thing you need to keep track of is mileage. And there are many apps in the App Store, Google Play Store, maybe the Microsoft Windows Phone Store, if any of you guys are using that. But you need to keep track of your mileage. If you don't keep track of your mileage, you're going to owe a lot of money. And you're going to be owing thousands of hundreds of dollars depending on how many hours you worked. When I put my amount of how much I made and didn't even put the mileage, I owed several thousand. Again, you want to keep track of your mileage. That's the number one thing. And there are many apps, as I said, that will do it automatically. I know Mile IQ. I've been using Everlance, but I might stop using Everlance for the upcoming year because I found there's a new one that Stride is making, or they have an app for it that automatically pulls in like car maintenance fees, car gas fees, mileage. It's like built all in one. Again, number one is gonna be mileage. Keep track of that. If you don't keep track of that, don't come to my video saying, "Oh my God, why didn't you tell me you need to keep track of your mileage?" But you need to. Now, I'm like yelling at you guys. Keep track of your mileage. And number two, you want to keep all your expenses organized. So make an Excel sheet with mileage, uh, gas, gas receipts, gas prices. Um, what else? Cell phone monthly bills. So the cost of your cell phone. And this really depends on if you're using this as just a work phone. If you're just using this as a work phone, it's much easier to keep track of the cost and the usage. Because if you're just going to be using it as a work phone, you could put the full amount of how much you're paying each month for tax reduction. So if you're using it as a personal and a work phone, you're going to have to see, the percentage of what you're using and then just add the cost. So it can't be the full cost of your monthly bill. Say you're using half for work, half for personal, then just split the monthly cost down the middle and put that for your tax for your phone bill. So keep track of those expenses. And number three, just look for a good tax person. So it could be an app, it could be a software, a computer software, it could be um, a business down the street that does your taxes. You can always go there, show them your papers, and see how much you can get. And you could do that for about a week and see which one will give you the best return. So what I did, I even though I had my mind set on TurboTax, I also tried a different app. I also went to H&R Block and just saw like how much I would get returned, and the difference wasn't too big. The price is where they get you, how much you have to pay in order for them to do your taxes. So I, again, ended up just doing TurboTax through the app, and paid what, 130 or 140 to do my taxes. So I can't really tell you guys how much I'm gonna be getting back, just because of YouTube guidelines. I don't want any strikes on my videos talking about how much I'm making, even including taxes. So I feel like that's more personal information I shouldn't share. But I'm glad I don't owe any money to the state or the federal. So I'm happy about that. I'm glad I kept my mileage. I kept track of my mileage, kept track of my expenses, phone bills. Again, keep track of your mileage. That is really the most important thing you really want to keep track of. If not, you're going to owe a lot of money. And trust me when I say this, I'm going to keep telling you guys, keep track of your mileage. And there are many apps. As I said, Stride Drive is a really good one. That's what I'm using right now. I was using Everlance. I might continue to use Everlance for Flex and Uber Eats, because there is no way for me to choose on Stride Drive, even though in the description it says that you can choose which ride share you're keeping track of the mileage for. So I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I think I'm gonna be fine with using two apps: Stride Drive for Postmates and Everlance for Uber Eats and Amazon Flex, and maybe Grubhub when I start Grubhub. So I hope you guys learned something about doing taxes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you leave a comment down below um, if you already did your taxes and you're happy with the return, or if you owe money, you're not that happy. Or maybe you're happy that you're not owing that much money. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I will reply to hopefully all of the comments. I'm sick. I'm taking a lot of naps, taking a lot of meds, and I'm also cleaning up because I have so much stuff here. So if I get to your comment really late, I apologize in advance. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Have a good one, and have a great weekend. Bye.